ENFPs in 20 words, although not quite as literally as the title implies. Number 1. Ebullient. That sense of percolating, bubbling energy suits the restless nature of ENFPs. Number 2. Changeable. This word speaks to the amorphous and transformative quality of ENFPs. They like to reinvent often, and take cues for that from the world around them. In that sense, their changeability has both internal drives and external influences. Number 3. Kaleidoscopic. ENFPs are a type with many shades and hues. They are like a mosaic of characteristics and intellectual collectibles that they've picked up here and there over their lives. I think I've described them before as being duck-billed platypuses. Duck-billed platypi? That sounds like some obscure local cuisine. Number 4. Agile. Of course I mean mentally agile. ENFPs have sharp, fluid, and quick minds. This comes up most obviously in conversation. They can jump between what I'll call conversational genres seamlessly, and tie those together in fun and fascinating ways. Number 5. Swashbuckling. To me, this word conjures up imagery of someone bursting into a scenario on a wing and a prayer, somehow scrambling, and by hook or by crook, making everything work just at the last second. I think that imagery is suitable for ENFPs. Kind of like controlled chaos, minus the control. Number 6. Didactic. Often ENFPs imbue their creativity and work with some kind of message, social commentary, or observations about human nature. Since they can hang with the misfits and mainstream people alike, they see people patterns that others miss. They also fit the archetype of teacher, albeit sometimes under the guise of jester. Number 7. Flighty. ENFPs, especially when younger, can be flaky, fickle, and flighty. They don't want to be hemmed in or tied down to anything, and in their desire to retain flexibility and freedom, they can often lean too far in that direction and be unreliable and also inconsistent. Number 8. Eloquent. ENFPs are wonderful word wielders, both in written and verbal form. Because of their facility with words, they can perform some high-wire conversational acrobatics and engage people in unexpected ways. Number 9. Idiosyncratic. ENFPs are usually oddballs. There's no way around it. Show me a normal ENFP, and I'll show you an ENFP who's a CIA operative undercover as a conventional human. Number 10. Champion. Yes, I'm using the same nickname that lots of websites give ENFPs. I think it fits really well. Sue me. ENFPs have an internal compass that points towards weird, particularly weird people. They use this inbuilt, misfit metal detector not just to seek out those people, but to advocate for them, to give them voice, and champion them. Number 11. Egalitarian. ENFPs can meet people at their level, whether that's channeling humility or rising to the occasion. At their best, ENFPs see no hierarchies or social stature. To ENFPs, everyone should be met, engaged with, and understood equally and fairly. As the saying goes, everyone is a unique individual, just like everyone else. Number 12. Global. Slightly unusual word here, but it's akin to being big picture in their thinking and ideas, but also a sense of being untethered by strong allegiances to locations. Yes, everyone can be sentimental and love their home area, but ENFPs have that innate wanderlust and want to investigate other places, new cultures, customs, traditions. They are of the world. Number 13. Expressive. This is a simple one. ENFPs will give voice to their emotions, using many mediums and vehicles. Not literal vehicles, although I'm quite sure there's an ENFP out there right now shouting emotionally from a megaphone in their car. They need to expel or exorcise the emotions out. They're also simply expressive in the way they communicate as well. Number 14. Swivet. This is like the flip side of the coin of their energy. That state of nervous excitement they have is an oddly enjoyable feeling for them. I've often seen it happen with them when being suddenly struck by a new idea, or project, or plan. Then, at other times, they can spill over into neurotic energy as well. Number 15. Meraki. ENFPs always bring something of themselves, their values, their story, their individual perspective to their work. Perhaps it's like a parent-child relationship, where there's some DNA of the creator in them. If their work or creations don't have meaning for them, they won't feel any sense of ownership. But when an ENFP is truly captivated and motivated by what they're working on, or making, or creating, they will inevitably feel like a part of their soul has been chipped off and put into it, like a Horcrux. Number 16. Ideological. ENFPs are amazing conduits for ideas. They can make themselves instruments for beliefs and causes. Because their NE and FI are intimately connected, sometimes the lines between them and their ideas can become blurred. In some sense, both in good and bad ways, ENFPs can feel like they are their ideas. That can become a massive strength or huge detriment, depending on how they use it. Number 17. Childlike. ENFPs retain that youthful spirit at all ages. Why this is, I don't know, but it's certainly an undeniable pattern I've seen with them. Number 18. Bittersweet. ENFPs are equal parts optimist and cynic. This comes from the bittersweet nature of seeing so many possibilities of how things could be, yet knowing that most of them won't be realized. It comes from seeing the best and worst in people at the same time. Many ENFP social commentators, writers, and comedians have this bittersweet conflicted nature show up in their work. Number 19. Iconoclastic. ENFPs can be rebels, challengers, and iconoclasts. People who serve up sacred cows, medium rare, with peppercorn sauce. Sorry to the non-meat-eating ENFPs out there. In this way, ENFPs and ENTPs are very similar, no doubt leading to lots of mistypes between them. Number 20. Catalysts. ENFPs are energizers, people who can invigorate others with a sense of joy for life. They are quite contagious. If you put an ENFP into a group of people, more stuff will happen. They can be conduits for creativity and catalysts for change and progress. They are impactful people. Let me know what your words would be for ENFPs down below in the comments. If you're an ENFP, please like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, feel free to check out the other ENFP videos on this channel.